Welcome to Coin History Vault. Today we're exploring the most valuable rare gold $1 coins in the United States of America, tiny treasures that could be worth a fortune. Before you ignore old coins, watch this, because this gold dollar could change your life. The rarest gold $1 coins are like mini treasure chests hiding in plain sight. This is one of the most valuable small coins ever made in the United States. Thanks with love for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below, because you never know what rare coin might be hiding in your collection. Coin 1. Today, we are uncovering one of the most unexpected modern treasures ever produced by the United States Mint, a golden dollar coin that millions of Americans have seen, a coin that many people have spent without a second thought, and yet, in rare proof condition, it can become one of the most valuable Sacagawea dollars in existence. Yes, we are talking about the legendary Sacagawea gold $1 coin, the 2000p mint mark, a rare proof set issue that has captured the attention of serious collectors across the United States. So don't go anywhere, because what looks like a simple golden dollar could actually be a hidden fortune. Let's take a journey into the story, the rarity, and the incredible value behind this coin. The Sacagawea dollar was introduced at the dawn of a new millennium. The United States wanted a fresh new dollar coin, something bold, something meaningful, something that honored American history and Native American heritage. That's when Sacagawea was chosen. Sacagawea was a young Shoshone woman who played a vital role in one of the greatest American explorations. She helped guide Lewis and Clark through unknown lands. She served as a translator, and she became a symbol of courage, strength, and discovery. To honor her legacy, the U.S. Mint created a brand new golden dollar coin. When it first appeared, people were fascinated. The color looked like gold. The design was beautiful, and it stood out from every other coin in circulation. But here's where the story becomes truly exciting. Not every Sacagawea dollar is the same. Most are common, most are worth only $1, but a very small number, especially those connected to proof sets, are in an entirely different league. The 2000p mint mark Sacagawea coin is one of the most important examples. The P mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and in 2000, the Sacagawea dollar was still brand new. Collectors were paying close attention, because early year issues often become the most desirable. But what makes this coin truly special is not just the year, not just the mint mark, it's the fact that the rarest and most valuable versions come from proof sets. Proof coins are not made for everyday spending. They are struck with extraordinary care. Special dies are used, the planchets are polished, the striking process is slower and more precise. The result is a coin with deep mirror-like fields, sharp details, and a finish that looks almost like a piece of art. A proof Sacagawea coin is not something you usually find in your pocket. Most were sold directly to collectors, most were kept safely stored away, most never entered circulation. But sometimes, a proof coin escapes into the real world, and that's when the hunt begins. Coin collectors across America are always searching for rare proof Sacagawea dollars, because finding one in perfect condition is like finding a modern-day treasure. Now, imagine this: a coin that says $1, a coin that looks simple, but because of its rarity, condition, and proof status, it becomes worth more than you could ever expect. That's why this coin is so powerful in the world of numismatics. The Sacagawea dollar might be one of the most overlooked valuable coins in the United States. People throw them into jars, they forget them in drawers, they spend them at vending machines, they don't realize what they could be holding, but collectors know better. They look for certain signs. A true proof Sacagawea coin will have a stunning reflective surface. It will look almost too perfect. The details in Sacagawea's face, hair, and clothing will be razor sharp. The background will shine like a mirror, and the coin will feel like it was never meant to be touched. Condition is everything. The highest value Sacagawea proof coins are those that have survived in flawless condition. No scratches, no marks, no wear. Coins like this are extremely rare, and when they are professionally graded, their value can skyrocket. Grading services certify authenticity and condition, and once a coin receives a top grade, collectors begin competing aggressively, because in the coin world, the finest examples always bring the biggest money. This is why rare proof Sacagawea dollars have become some of the most exciting modern U.S. coins. They combine history, beauty, and scarcity, all in one small golden dollar. And the 2000p mint mark proof coin is one of the most desirable of them all. It represents the beginning of the Sacagawea series. It represents the early proof issues, and it represents a coin that can shock even experienced collectors. So what should you do if you think you found one? First, never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys collector value instantly. Second, examine the surfaces carefully. Does it have that proof mirror shine? Third, check the strike quality. Proof coins look sharper than normal circulation coins. And finally, consider professional grading, because the difference between an ordinary Sacagawea dollar and a rare proof treasure could literally be life-changing. Now, let's reach the moment that everyone waits for, the incredible value. In the rarest proof condition, with top certification, the Sacagawea Gold $1 coin, 2000p mint mark, has reached values between $37,000 and as high as $60,300. Yes, a $1 coin, worth tens of thousands of dollars. Absolutely unbelievable, and that is why this coin remains one of the greatest hidden modern treasures in the United States. So next time you see a Sacagawea dollar, don't ignore it, look closer, because you might be holding more than pocket change, you might be holding history, you might be holding rarity, you might be holding a fortune. Thanks with love for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below, and stay right here with Coin History Vault, because more rare coin treasures are waiting to be discovered. Coin 2, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and rare treasures in American coin history. This is not just any coin. This is the John Quincy Adams Gold Dollar coin, representing the 6th President of the United States, spanning the years 1825 to 1829. For collectors, historians, and coin lovers alike, this coin is a true marvel. At first glance, it might look like a simple gold dollar. Its small size and classic design hide a story of history, rarity, and value that can surprise even the most experienced collectors. The coin celebrates John Quincy Adams, a man whose life was dedicated to public service, diplomacy, and shaping the young United States. Born into a political dynasty as the son of President John Adams, his achievements both as a diplomat and a statesman are legendary. And now, his legacy is captured in this golden treasure. The John Quincy Adams Gold Dollar is rare for many reasons. First, the era it represents, 1825 to 1829, was a period when gold dollars were minted in limited numbers. These coins were primarily produced for circulation, but surviving specimens today are extremely scarce. Many coins from this era were lost, melted, or damaged, which makes the surviving examples extremely valuable for collectors. Collectors and historians alike are fascinated by the details of this coin. The obverse shows a finely detailed portrait of John Quincy Adams, while the reverse features classic American symbolism, often including wreaths, shields, and inscriptions that reflect the pride of the young nation. The artistry on these coins is remarkable, capturing both elegance and authority in a small piece of gold. But what truly makes this coin rare and highly sought after are the errors and unique characteristics that sometimes appear. These coins were manually struck with the technology of the 1820s, which means mistakes occasionally occurred. Some coins show slightly off-center strikes, where the portrait or inscriptions shift slightly to one side. Others have doubling, a phenomenon where the design appears twice, faintly overlapping. There are even coins where the edge inscription is imperfect or incomplete, making them highly collectible. Collectors know that these imperfections, rather than reducing value, often increase it dramatically. A coin with a subtle error, in excellent condition, can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auctions, far above the standard examples. The reason is simple: rarity drives desire. When a coin has historical significance, beautiful craftsmanship, and an unusual error, it becomes a treasure that collectors will pay top dollar for. Condition is another major factor that affects value. Gold coins from the 1820s that have survived in near-perfect condition are exceedingly rare. Most coins show signs of wear, scratches, or environmental damage over nearly 2 centuries. But when a coin remains well-preserved, with sharp details, a brilliant surface, and minimal wear, it is considered a museum-quality specimen and becomes highly valuable to collectors, museums, and investors alike. Another interesting aspect for collectors is provenance. Coins with a documented history, especially those that have been part of well-known collections or auctions, are much more desirable. Knowing where the coin came from and its journey through time adds a story to the coin, making it not just valuable as gold, but priceless as a historical artifact. Now, imagine holding a coin that survived nearly 200 years. You can feel the history in your hands. This coin connects you directly to the era of John Quincy Adams, a time when the United States was growing, learning, and establishing itself in the world. It is a tangible piece of history, a golden witness to American heritage. Auctions have confirmed the incredible value of these coins. Rare specimens of the John Quincy Adams gold dollar, particularly those in excellent condition or with unusual errors, have sold for significant sums. In today's market, collectors and investors have paid anywhere from $28,000 to $52,300 for a top-quality example. The value depends on condition, rarity, and provenance, but these coins remain among the most desirable of early American gold dollars. For coin collectors, this is a reminder to carefully examine every coin in their possession. Even coins that appear ordinary could hide extraordinary value. Look for subtle design errors, variations in strikes, or unusual edge characteristics. History has shown that many valuable coins were initially overlooked, tucked away in drawers, jars, or old collections, waiting to be rediscovered. So, if you are a collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who loves the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, the John Quincy Adams gold dollar coin is an absolute must-study. Its combination of historical significance, rarity, craftsmanship, and potential errors make it a coin that commands attention, research, and respect in the numismatic world. Thanks with love for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through history and rarity, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Stay tuned to Coin History Vault, because more hidden treasures and rare coin stories are waiting for you. Coin 3, we are exploring one of the most fascinating treasures in American coin collecting. This is not just any coin, it is the Andrew Johnson gold dollar coin, celebrating the 17th President of the United States, who led the nation during a pivotal era, from 1865 to 1869. For coin collectors, historians, and lovers of American heritage, this coin is a rare gem that combines history, craftsmanship, and tremendous potential value. At first glance, it might seem like a small, simple gold dollar. Its modest size hides a remarkable story of history, rarity, and collector demand. Andrew Johnson's presidency followed one of the most turbulent periods in U.S. history, the Civil War. His leadership, his policies, and his place in history make this coin a significant piece of Americana, and the gold dollar issued in his era captures that story perfectly. The Andrew Johnson gold dollar is rare for several reasons. Gold dollars in the mid-19th century were minted in limited numbers, and many of them have not survived in excellent condition. The passage of time, circulation, and historical events meant that countless coins were lost, damaged, or melted down. Today, surviving examples are highly coveted by collectors. The artistry on the coin is extraordinary. The obverse features a detailed portrait of Andrew Johnson, capturing his solemn demeanor and authoritative presence. On the reverse, you will often find traditional American motifs, including wreaths, shields, and elegant inscriptions. The intricate designs showcase the skill of 19th-century engravers and make each coin a miniature piece of art, but what makes this coin truly exciting for collectors are the rare errors and variations that sometimes occur. These coins were struck using technology of the 1860s, which, while advanced for its time, could lead to minor inconsistencies. Some coins show off-center strikes, where the portrait or inscriptions are slightly misaligned. Others display doubling, where the design appears faintly repeated. Edge inscriptions may sometimes be incomplete or uneven, creating an even rarer collectible coin. Collectors know that these imperfections do not reduce value, in fact, they often increase it significantly. A coin with an unusual error, in excellent condition, can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Rarity, historical importance, and condition all combine to make the Andrew Johnson gold dollar a coin that commands attention. Condition plays a vital role in valuation. Most gold dollars from the 1860s show wear, scratches, or environmental damage. A coin that has survived nearly 160 years in near-perfect condition is exceptionally rare. Coins with sharp details, brilliant surfaces, and minimal wear are considered museum quality and are highly prized by collectors, investors, and numismatic institutions. Provenance also matters. Coins with a documented history, especially those that have passed through notable collections or prestigious auctions, carry additional value. Knowing a coin's history adds context and prestige, making it more desirable to collectors who appreciate both the monetary and historical significance. For collectors, there is also a thrill in discovery. Coins like the Andrew Johnson gold dollar might be found tucked away in old collections, forgotten drawers, or inherited coin boxes. The excitement of uncovering a rare, high-quality example is part of the magic of numismatics. Even coins that appear ordinary at first glance can hide extraordinary value when carefully examined for mint marks, edge characteristics, and subtle design variations. Auctions have confirmed the incredible value of these coins. Rare, high-grade Andrew Johnson gold dollars have sold for impressive sums, reflecting their scarcity and desirability. In today's market, the finest examples of this coin have reached values ranging between $28,000 and $52,300, depending on condition, rarity, and provenance. These coins are not just currency, they are investments, historical artifacts, and treasures for collectors. If you are a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who loves the thrill of discovering hidden treasures, this coin demands careful study. Look for edge details, design sharpness, and signs of unusual minting. Even subtle imperfections or rare errors can dramatically increase the value of a coin. This coin is not just about money. It is about history in your hands. It connects collectors directly to the era of Andrew Johnson, a critical period in American history. It represents not just wealth, but a story, a legacy, and a tangible link to the past. So always examine your coins closely, research their history, and understand their rarity. A coin may seem small and ordinary, but in reality, it could hold incredible value, historical significance, and collector demand. The Andrew Johnson gold dollar coin is a perfect example of this, combining beauty, rarity, and history into a small golden treasure. Thanks with love for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into American history and rare coins, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Stay tuned to Coin History Vault, because the next rare treasure could be waiting in your very own collection. Coin 4. We are exploring one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in American history. This is the Zachary Taylor dollar coin, honoring the 12th President of the United States, who served from 1849 to 1850. While small in size, this coin carries a story that spans history, artistry, rarity, and incredible value for collectors around the world. At first glance, this coin might seem simple. Its modest design and golden hue hide the story of an extraordinary era in American history. Zachary Taylor, a career military officer before becoming president, was known as a hero of the Mexican-American War. His brief presidency marked a time of tension, transition, and growth in the United States. To have a coin that represents him is to hold a piece of history in your hands. The coin is highly sought after because of its rarity. During the mid-19th century, gold dollars were minted in limited numbers. Many coins from this era were lost, melted down, or worn away through circulation. Surviving examples today are scarce, and those that are well preserved are even rarer. Collectors understand that owning a coin from this period is not just owning currency, it is owning a tangible connection to American history. The artistry on the Zachary Taylor dollar is remarkable. The obverse often features a detailed portrait of Taylor, capturing his determined expression and commanding presence. The reverse showcases classic American designs, frequently including wreaths, shields, or other symbols of the nation's pride. The engraving and craftsmanship are exceptional, reflecting the skill of 19th-century minting techniques and providing a beautiful miniature work of art. What makes this coin even more exciting for collectors are the rare errors and varieties that sometimes appear. Coins from this period were manually struck, and small inconsistencies occasionally occurred. Some coins display off-center strikes, where the design is slightly shifted. Others have doubling, where parts of the image appear faintly repeated. Edge inscriptions may be uneven or incomplete in rare examples. These characteristics, rather than detracting from the coin, often dramatically increase its value. Condition is paramount. Most coins from this era show wear, scratches, or environmental damage after more than 170 years of existence. Coins that have survived with sharp details, brilliant surfaces, and minimal wear are extremely rare. Such coins are considered museum-quality specimens, highly coveted by collectors, investors, and numismatic institutions. Provenance also adds value. Coins with a documented history, especially those that have appeared in major auctions or belong to famous collections, are particularly desirable. Knowing the story of a coin, where it came from, who owned it, and how it survived through history, enhances its prestige and makes it a must-have for serious collectors. Collectors today actively hunt for coins like this. Even small differences in strike, condition, or edge markings can distinguish a coin worth hundreds of dollars from one worth tens of thousands. Every detail matters: the sharpness of the portrait, the luster of the gold, the clarity of inscriptions, and even minor variations that may indicate a rare minting anomaly. Auctions have proven the incredible value of rare coins from this period. The finest Zachary Taylor dollar coins, especially those with unusual errors or superior condition, have fetched extraordinary sums. Today, these coins can range in value from $28,000 to $52,300, depending on condition, rarity, and provenance. The coins are not just currency, they are investments, historical artifacts, and treasures for collectors worldwide. For collectors, this coin represents more than just a potential financial gain. It is a tangible connection to a defining period in American history. Holding it is like holding a story, a legacy, and a symbol of national pride. It captures the excitement, drama, and artistry of 19th-century America and allows enthusiasts to feel a direct link to the life and times of Zachary Taylor. So if you are a coin lover, historian, or collector, always examine your coins carefully. Look for unique characteristics, imperfections that might indicate rarity, and any features that set a coin apart from standard circulation issues. The smallest detail could transform a coin from a simple curiosity into a collector's dream. The Zachary Taylor dollar coin is not just a piece of gold. It is a story, a treasure, and a bridge to a pivotal era of U.S. history. The next time you see a coin from the 1849 to 1850 period, take a closer look. You might just be holding a rare gem that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Thanks with love for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, rarity, and collector treasures, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Stay tuned to Coin History Vault, because more rare coin treasures and hidden stories are waiting to be uncovered. Coin 5. We are exploring one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in American history, the William Henry Harrison dollar coin from 1841. While this coin may seem small at first glance, it holds a remarkable story that combines history, rarity, craftsmanship, and extraordinary value for collectors around the world. William Henry Harrison was the 9th President of the United States, famously remembered for serving the shortest term in American history, only 31 days. Despite his brief presidency, Harrison's legacy as a war hero, politician, and public figure makes any coin associated with his era highly significant. Holding this coin in your hands is like holding a piece of history, a direct connection to the early years of the nation's presidency. The Harrison dollar coin is highly sought after because of its rarity and historical significance. During the early 1840s, the U.S. Mint produced gold and silver dollars in limited numbers. Many coins from this era were circulated heavily, melted down, or lost to history, making surviving specimens extremely scarce. Collectors know that coins from this period are not just currency, they are tangible relics of American heritage. The design and artistry on this coin are remarkable. The obverse typically features a detailed portrait of William Henry Harrison, capturing his strong and commanding presence. The reverse showcases classical American symbols, often including wreaths, shields, or intricate inscriptions that reflect the pride and ideals of the young nation. The level of detail and craftsmanship demonstrates the expertise of early 19th-century engravers, making each coin a miniature work of art. What makes this coin particularly exciting for collectors are the rare errors and variations that sometimes appear. Coins were manually struck using technology of the 1840s, and slight inconsistencies were common. Some examples show off-center strikes, where the design is slightly shifted, while others exhibit doubling, where parts of the design appear faintly repeated. Edge inscriptions may occasionally be incomplete or uneven, making these coins even more collectible. These imperfections, far from reducing value, often dramatically increase a coin's rarity and desirability. Condition plays a critical role in valuation. Most Harrison dollar coins show signs of wear, scratches, or environmental damage after nearly 2 centuries. Coins that have survived in near-perfect condition, with sharp details and brilliant surfaces, are exceedingly rare. Such coins are considered museum quality and are highly coveted by serious collectors, investors, and institutions alike. Provenance also matters immensely. Coins with a well-documented history, especially those that have been part of notable collections or auctioned at prestigious venues, carry higher value. Knowing the story of a coin, where it has been, and how it survived through history adds a narrative dimension that collectors love, transforming a simple gold dollar into a treasure with a story. Collectors today actively hunt for coins like this. Even subtle differences in strike, edge design, or condition can distinguish a coin worth a few $100s from one that commands tens of thousands. Every detail matters: the clarity of the portrait, the luster of the gold, the sharpness of inscriptions, and even small anomalies that indicate a rare minting error. Auction results have confirmed the incredible value of these coins. Rare, high-grade William Henry Harrison dollar coins, especially those with errors or exceptional preservation, have sold for extraordinary sums. In today's market, the value of these coins ranges from $28,000 to $52,300, depending on condition, rarity, and provenance. These coins are not just currency, they are investments, historical artifacts, and highly prized collectibles. For coin lovers, this coin represents more than monetary value. It is a connection to a pivotal era in American history, a tangible link to a president whose impact on the nation was lasting despite his brief time in office. It is a story in your hands, a reminder of history, and a symbol of national pride. If you are a collector, historian, or enthusiast, always examine your coins carefully. Look for subtle errors, unusual features, and details that make a coin unique. Even coins that appear ordinary can hide incredible value when inspected with care. The thrill of discovering a rare, well-preserved example of the Harrison dollar coin is what makes coin collecting so exciting. The William Henry Harrison dollar coin is not just a piece of gold, it is a bridge to history, a collector's dream, and a treasure waiting to be discovered. The next time you examine an old coin from the early 1840s, remember that even the smallest details can reveal a hidden fortune. Thanks with love for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into history, rarity, and collector treasures, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Stay tuned to Coin History Vault, because more rare coin treasures and hidden stories are waiting to be uncovered.